If you get a blister and you're wondering whether to pop or not to pop it, let me give you the answer. The general rule is don't pop it if you don't have to. An intact blister is known as nature's bandage because the fluid protects the damaged skin underneath while it heals. If the blister is small and not painful, leave it alone. Cover it with a bandage to protect it from rubbing. You should drain the blister, however, if it's large, painful, or likely to pop on its own from pressure or rubbing. So here's how you drain a blister safely. You want to start by washing your hands with soap and water. Then use a sterile needle with rubbing alcohol and let it soak for a minute, and then gently puncture the edge of the blister and press softly to drain the fluid. Leave the overlying skin intact. It protects the area underneath. Once you're done draining, apply any sort of antibiotic ointment and cover it with a bandage. Do not peel off the skin covering the blister because that skin is protecting raw tissue underneath. You can change the bandage daily and keep the area clean. Watch for any signs of an infection around the blister site by looking for things like redness, pus, or if you have a fever. If you have any of these, then you may need to see a doctor. There is something known as blood blisters, however, where the fluid is dark red, and these are best left alone unless they're very large and painful. The same rules apply for people with diabetes or people with poor circulation. Do not pop blisters yourself. If you realize you have a blister and you're diabetic, you want to see a healthcare provider. To avoid getting blisters, you want to make sure you wear properly fitting shoes and use moisture wicking socks. You also want to make sure that if your shoes are too snug, you want to wear bandages to the areas that are prone to rubbing. That way, it prevents the blisters before they form. Most blisters will heal completely within 3 to 7 days. The worst thing you can do is to tear the whole thing off. So resist the temptation of tearing off the skin on top of a blister. Stay healthy.